You see, it's a hot one today in the farm. It's about 103 today, and I'm starting to sweat in here, so today is going to be quick. So I'm just going to talk about the hand tools that you need. This is the #1 tool that I go to, bypass pruners. And there's always a bit of safety on here. That's just in case you grab it, you don't grab into this. And those different types, for example, this is a lot stronger than the previous one. As you see right here, it rolls, gives a lot more power. If you need something a lot more powerful, this right here, you see how it space overwraps it. So this lets you get a lot more done. And these are multi-tools. Let me show you. So that's quite useful to have if you just need something to carry around. As soon as I figure out how to put it back in its bag. Then you have our trimmers. This is for flower cutting. I actually use this for cutting produce, more delicate produce. Here's a little more or less finer duty. They have even more. The next thing I go to is garden trowels. Let me use this guy right here. This is for generic digging. The smaller the head, the more finer the detail. Here's one that's a little smaller. And here's one for seed starting. As you see how small that head is. The next thing I go to is the Hori Hori knife. Yes, it is a Japanese invention. Here's for digging, or cutting, excuse me, digging. Let's see if we know how far you're digging. And this is if you're tying something up, you have a way to cut your string, twine, whatever. The next thing I go to is a basic weeder, an opener. This is for bag opening, and this is for weeding. For example, you have a weed, you put the base of the weed in and pop it out. This is more of the hand version, which has a little more levers on it. You just put the weed in, pop it out. Next thing you need is a nail file, which doesn't get a lot of praise. This helps keep their tools sharp. It's like the same thing as like a nail file. And I always recommend having a spoon around. I always recommend having a spoon around just in case you just need more. Like say you're doing a house plant, you need more precision. This is a great way. You know, you have spoons laying around. If you like tulips and whatnot, you definitely need one of these. You just dig in, twist, pop out. That's simple. Then you have various hand tools. For example, your hand weight if you want to do something more small scale. This will actually come in a basic kit. Here's our basic hand hole and a cultivator. That's to tear up the ground, loosen up the soil. Then you have our hand rakes. This is for more precision. And you may get a kit that has one of these in it. These are what we call ezzers. This lets you get into the more fine-tune. For example, like I have weeds. Then this is you have weeds and you're just digging it up, or you have a roll plant or paper stone that has grass going through. This is what this is for. The next thing I always stress people to have is a garden bench. This is what this is. Apologize for the mess. Keeping the warmth from pool is a nuisance. Even though you see it's slightly over 80 degrees versus the 101, so that's a pretty good difference. So the garden bench, that allows me to sit down. I also have pockets for my tools, so I have everything in a centralized spot. You can also use a knee, or is what they call it, so a little, looks like a little piece of memory foam that's cut up. It's big enough for you to set your knees in if you want more comfort. I've never used one of those in my life. And I always have a kitchen scale, which I don't think you want to see my phone. But I always have a kitchen scale just so I can measure my produce, so I know exactly how much I'm getting. Then this is a 3-in-1 soil tester. You see the prongs. For example, we'll go in the dirt like this. And you see right now it's set to moist. And you see it's very dry. This is the pH. This is the light. This lets you know if you need a water, what a pH level is, which is very important. That's the basics tools that I would recommend you getting on. You don't have to do this all at once. If you're looking for tools right now, what I would recommend is Walmart starts marking down their tools now. If you go to a Depot or Lowe's, they don't start marking down the tools down through about January. And as a bonus, if you have storage issues, you can get one of these magnetic bars here, and that will let you store the tools. And you see I've also done that for my beekeeping tools. So that's an actual thing just to be aware of if you have storage issues. Okay, I think that's a wrap, because I'm starting to sweat, and I can't be underneath ice like my worm farm, so I will let go. Hope you enjoyed this video. As always, feel free to subscribe, like, comment. Hope you have a wonderful day and staying cool.